Hello, have you ever wondered how to make a console application look like this, with beautiful loading screens, inputs, different arrangements, not just something sort of linear and straightforward? Usually with console applications, everything's just sort of going from top to bottom. Maybe you can do a few additions when you enter something in, but with this library, you can actually make something a bit more beautiful, and as you saw, you can do a little loading arrangement, and there are options to choose from, and you can do lots of other things. Now, the library, it's quite straightforward. You just need the NuGet package for Spectre.Console. That's the main one. Now, a little pro tip, there are other arrangements of built on top of this. You can see even here something with JSON, and if you want something a bit more complex, do check out if there isn't already a library for it, another NuGet packages that might help with that. There are certainly plenty of them. There's file pickers and all those things, but to use a basic one, it's a relatively straightforward thing. We have a little prompt, so you just use Spectre.Console. And then if you want to give the user a bit of a choice, you do ask, and we have a selection prompt. We have choices. Now you could use enumerable and maybe even coming from some database or something of that nature, maybe local settings. So lots of things you can do, but it essentially allows you to give the user the option to select an option, not just type something in, which can often go wrong. And when you do just a simple key, when you say, well, press enter or press Y to agree and N to disagree, that can cause some problems as well. This is much more straightforward, much more interactive. It's almost a GUI to some extent. And then, of course, you can do things like simple progress bars. So basically, whatever you want to write to the console, you'll use ANSI console, and then you'll write it. So either ask, well, for asking, we don't necessarily maybe need this part. You can just write it, but then the actual prompt will come as ANSI console prompt selection like this, and then we have a progress bar. Again, we use ANSI console progress, and then we start and we increment how we want to do. Obviously, there would be an actual task here. This is just for demonstration purposes. And you can also display things in a table. This one is probably realistically the most useful here. You can actually display some data, or perhaps give it an overview and then do a little prompt saying, do you want to continue, instead of just typing in or pressing on the keyboard Y letter and pressing enter. You can just choose your options, so it makes it a lot more interactive, and also it can avoid some of those errors when user inputs a wrong value in that sort of little prompt piece. And that said, we will conclude this video.